Receiving the Severo Ochoa is a big recognition, and in a way places us among the top research institutes in Spain. The Severo Ochoa Award recognizes the excellent task that has been done by IRB Barcelona in the last 7 years.
Excellence is central to the IRB. It's the only research that is worth pursuing.
In 2011, we were also blessed by obtaining a significant number of ERC grants. Those were Cayetano González, Modesto Orozco, and Ángel Nebreda. As a whole, we obtained 20% of all the ERC advanced grants that were awarded to Spanish-based groups in the call of 2011.
One of the ways to implement excellence is to evaluate ourselves as an institution, as investigators, with the help of external experts that tell us what are the strengths and what are the weaknesses of individual programs as well as the institute as a whole, and to act on it.
Our research is basically oriented toward the translational control of gene expression. We are particularly interested in two of these aspects, which involve cell proliferation, cell division, and cell differentiation. One metaphor that we could use to explain the studies that we do in the lab, it will be the director of an orchestra. No? So the cell contains all the information, that will be all the instruments of the orchestra, but each instrument has to play at the right time, and not all the instruments have to play all the time. So the proteins that we study regulate which instrument plays at what time, so that at the end we have a melody instead of just noise. So when our proteins misfunction, it's like an orchestra without the director. So all the instruments will be playing independently without coordination. So that is why when the mechanism that we study misfunctions, the cells misbehave and they don't do the things that they are supposed to do, and instead they behave in a pathological manner.
2011 has been a banner year for the creation of spin-off companies. Two of them, iProteos and InViaMotion, have been created, launched by investigators at the IRB, and both of them have succeeded in attracting venture capital.
To begin this adventure, first you need an important problem to address. That is an important medical need that is waiting for a solution. Second, you need cutting-edge technology to build up your competitive advantage. And third, you need a scientific team very powerful to transform this cutting-edge technology into economic value. The need that iProteos wants to cover is the delivery of peptides into the brain. That is important because there are many central nervous system diseases that cannot be treated because the peptides or the drugs cannot reach the brain due to the presence of the blood-brain barrier. The best way to start a spin-off company is having institutional support. For example, thanks to the innovation department, we have signed helpful agreements regarding to intellectual property and collaborative research that are very useful for the strategy of iProteos.
We make every effort to offer our students the best training, and in order to do so, in addition to the traditional work in the bench and the courses, we offer them very specific opportunities, like participation in the organization of an international symposium.
We were organizing the IRB PhD Symposium, actually the second edition, with the title Life in Motion, the Dynamics of Molecules and Systems. And was a team of 12 PhD students from IRB, with actually, I think, 9 different kind of nations in the team that we had. And no, it was really a great fun to organize it, and I think a great experience. Since I had a bit of experience with organizing events, I was like taking care of deadlines and trying to get the agenda together for the meetings and playing a bit of boss, let's say, for the team.
So the most exciting moment during organization of the symposium came actually the end of the second day, when we received a number of positive feedbacks from speakers and as well from PhD students but also during round table session where we were discussing motivation in science. It was absolutely emotional moment seeing all the speakers being animated with the public, with attendees, which were PhD students and postdocs, and also other way around, attendees being animated by speakers, being so involved into this subject that was triggering both groups, speakers and students. And it's something where you can learn something additional beyond the bench and beyond your scientific work.
One of the main aims of IRB is to attract the best international talent. And in fact, 43% of our PhD students and 55% of our postdocs are non-Spanish nationals.
We are very excited about the prospects and plans for 2012 and beyond. Chief among them is the recruitment of new talent, new investigators in the programs of chemical biology, structural biology, and oncology, as well as basic biology, that will come to strengthen and expand the existing research lines and collaborations within the center and beyond.
2012 is going to be a year of consolidation of the Institute. On one side, we're going to strengthen our technological platforms so that our group leaders and our scientists have the best support, the best technical support. We are going to hire new group leaders, and we are going to also reinforce our collaborations, or establish new collaborations with other research centers in Spain and abroad. So we're going to build on our strengths so that IRB Barcelona consolidates as a research center of excellence recognized worldwide.